Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We meet again in Science DLP Year 3 with Cikgu Salbiah. How are you today? Yes, I hope all of you are feeling good and happy to learn this lesson for today. Okay, and I hope all of you are be ready with your textbook, your activity book and your notebook. Okay, and may I proceed? Yes, good. Baiklah. Our theme is still inquiry in science with content standard, science process skill, and learning standard is predict and communicate. So, I guess you must used to hear the word predict and communicate. For this lesson, we are going to learn about predict and communicate. So, our objective today is at the end of the lesson, pupils can predict and then can communicating correctly. Okay, the first one is predicting. Predicting ialah meramal. Ramalan. What is predicting? Predicting is a skill to state an expectation of an event that will happen. Predicting, meramal adalah satu kemahiran. It is a skill. Skill to state, untuk menyatakan expectation. Apa yang kita jangkakan. We expect for an event that will happen. Yang mungkin akan berlaku. Okay. For example, this picture is shown one game in maybe in sports day. Predict what might happen if one of the children does not move his or her feet in this race. So, what do you think? What is your prediction? What is your expectation will happen? Okay, maybe the games they cannot finish their games, or maybe they will fall down. Yes, that is called predict. Okay, number 2. Predicting may be true or false. So our prediction may be true or may be false. For example, the picture is shown about the decorating of a cake. The bakers usually want to decorate the cake to make it more beautiful. They use some icing sugar. So predict the color of the cream that comes next. As you see, there is white color, there is maybe like pink color, and then the yellow color. So after the yellow, what is your prediction? What is the next color of the cream? Yes, maybe you will answer white. You may answer pink. And you may answer, what color is that? Yellow. So, your prediction may be true or may be false because we cannot see the true color in the cream. So, that is true or false. And then, predicting is not same as guessing. Ramalan tak sama dengan tekaan. Tekaan biasanya kita teka je tanpa ada sesuatu andaian, sesuatu bahan. So, predicting is made based on observation, previous experience, data or pattern. Jadi, ramalan predicting in science based on berdasarkan observation. Kita perhatikan dulu, kita tengok dulu and then we predict. Or we use from previous experience. Kita gunakan pengalaman yang lalu and then we predict. Kita ramalkan. Or we use some data. Kita gunakan data-data yang ada. Dan kita predict. And then maybe we use pattern. Pattern is pola. Contoh, for example, every day your father give you 5 ringgit for school. Every day 5 ringgit. So, what is your predicting? How many dollar or how many ringgit that your father will give you on next week. So, based on the pattern, every day your father give you 5 ringgit. Maybe he also give you 5 ringgit because based on pattern. That is predicting. We not guess. Guess is we maybe do not have data, do not have pattern. We just guessing. Kita teka saja. But in predicting, we must based on berdasarkan pemerhatian, observation, previous experience, pengalaman lepas, data iaitu maklumat or pattern, pola. Okay, look at the picture. Based on this picture, predict what will happen next. And this is thunderstorm. Based on the normally phenomenon, after there is thunderstorm, there may be rain will coming. Okay, or maybe the strong wind. The strong wind pula cikgu. The strong wind. So, our prediction is based on observation. Kita perhatikan dulu apa ada kat langit. Ada kilat. So, we predict it's maybe raining after this. Alright? Because previous experience, after the thunderstorm, it will be rain. Data or pattern. Okay. Predicting is more than one prediction can be made. So, we can predict more than one. Okay. For example, what is your prediction on the movement of the ball? You maybe answer this direction, or this direction, or this direction. So, it is more than one prediction. And all of them may be true or may be false. Alright. Now, we are going to go through second science process skill, which is communicating. Communicating is a skill to describe an action, object, or phenomenon using words or graphic symbols such as tables, graphs, diagrams, or models. Jadi, communicating, bahasa Melayunya, komunikasi. It is a skill, satu kemahiran to describe, untuk menerangkan an action, kejadian yang berlaku, objek ataupun kejadian, using menggunakan perkataan. So, communicating, we can use words. You can say in words, it is communicating. Like now, I am using words. So, I am communicating with you now. Because I use words. Saya gunakan perkataan. And I delivered something. Okay, I describe something. Saya terangkan sesuatu. This is communicating. Or we can use graphic symbols such as tables, graphs, diagrams, or models. This is tables, this is graph, this is diagrams, and this is models. So there is 4 graphic symbols that can be used to communicate. Okay, look at this another examples. Year 3 pupils collected information about the number of pupils in their class and their favorite fruits. The information was recorded in a table. So, table itself, it is one of the graphic symbols. It can be used to communicate. So, for the fruit papaya, there is 8 pupils who like it. For durian, there is 9 people like it. Banana, 7, and watermelon, 6 people like it. So, this information can be transferred to other forms. This form is table, whereas this form is graph. So, the information can be transferred. Kita boleh pindahkan kepada other forms, bentuk yang lain. Ini jadual, manakala yang ini graph. Tengok di sini ya. Look at this. For papaya, there is 8 person who love papaya. We transfer it into graph like this. So the block for papaya is 8. At the scale 8. So the number of pupils 8. It is same meaning. So this is communicating. When we look at this graph, we can understand that there is 8 pupils who love papaya. The favorite fruit is papaya. We know some things. That is communicating. Bila kita lihat sesuatu, kita dapat maklumat, itulah yang kita panggil sebagai berkomunikasi. Communicating. Okay, now let's do some activities. The first one, I want you to write down these notes in your notebook. Write down day, date, and the topic is predicting. So write down the bubble map. At the circle at the center is predicting, and then write down 4 bubble here. The first one is a skill to state an expectation of an event that will happen. The second bubble is maybe true or false. And the third bubble is more than one prediction can be made. The last one made based on observation, previous experiences, data or pattern. So this is about predicting. Ini adalah meramal. Kemahiran membuat ramalan. Boleh nampak Sebenarnya kita dah biasa buat ramalan. Actually, you are used to make prediction. But maybe your prediction is not based on evidence, not based on observation. You just guessing. That is not prediction. Guessing is not prediction. Alright? The second one is you use another page, write down the topic for communicating. I'm sorry, I got wrong here. So please write down topic. Please correct here. Topic is communicating. And then write down the notes like this. What is the meaning of communicating? A skill to describe an object, action or phenomenon. And then using words or graphic symbols. And this is for example of graphic symbols, which is tables, graphs, diagrams, and models. Can you do it? Yes, I know you can do it. Good. Okay, this is fun activity. Sketch a face. Sketch is one of the way to communicate. Sketch itu melakar. Melakar kita boleh juga menjadi cara untuk berkomunikasi. So, I want you to sketch a face in your notebook. You can sketch maybe your father or your mother. I want to sketch. For example, here, your mother, you sketch on one page. And then the other page is for your father. If not, your sister or your brother. It's up to you. Okay, and then please do an exercise in your activity book, page on 8 and 9. Okay, look at what you need to answer. Read the question and then complete the following sentence. Alright? And remember to write down the dates. This is for page 9. Okay? And I hope you will finish your work. And till we meet again, happy learning and see you again. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.